Hi there, Tabussum. So I see you've written some essays for us. I'm very happy that you've done this. Good work. Let's go straight into these essays. Okay, the first one is about schools, entertaining or educational. All right, let's see. Pupils start formal education in school. Some people believe that schools should provide an enjoyable and pleasurable atmosphere of learning, while others, here, S, believe that education is the solitary intention of schools. This essay will discuss why learning with enjoyment helps students to grasp complex topics faster than listening to boring lectures. Okay, fine. Schools are designed in a way that, let's see. Schools are designed in a way that only provide a strict environment for learning. Okay, I think that's what you want to write here. It is believed that the responsibility of schools is to teach students what they need to build a career. Thus, the teacher should pressure students to memorize subject matters and obtain high scores, plural. In that way, lessons, with an O, are formulated in a tedious manner. Indeed, there have been some instances recorded of students who study in an intimidating environment in a school, achieving, you need an ing here, good scores, S, in exams, plural. These examples have bolstered the existing belief, not VE, but F, that schools emphasizing education are the best. Okay, so as you can see here, Tabussum, there are some grammatical things happening throughout the paragraph. Pretty much every sentence had some sort of grammatical error. You were either missing S's, or there were no articles, or things like that. Okay, so please be aware of that and just be a little more mindful of your grammar. Let's see. Okay, I'm just trying to see, I'm reading it again really quickly just to see if you've answered the question with this. And I can see in a way that you have. Okay, let's go on. Although students are admitted, let's try it again. Although students admitted in schools, no, it still doesn't work. Let me try it again. Although students are admitted in schools for the I don't even like are admitted. How about attend? All right, another time here, one more time. Although students attend schools for the purpose of getting formal education, it does not mean that schools cannot maintain a playful environment for learning. Now, what did I do? I took out your but, because you cannot have both but here and although here. You have to just pick one, okay? So, moving on, teachers can use myriad methods of teaching that make complex topics lucid for pupils. The teacher can give some fun activities to students so that they can achieve mastery and it becomes long-lasting in them. What is it? The mastery? All right, maybe you could have made that a little clearer, like can achieve mastery of a subject. All right? For example, students may be shown videography. Why don't you just say videos? Maybe showed videos and then assigned to make their own videos on a lesson that they have learned. Oh, you mean videography like making videos? Okay, I can understand that. Overall, various enjoyable tasks can make students better learners, S, than attending simple lectures. Get rid of the in, get rid of the A. Okay, I'm not really a huge fan of this, so let's remove some of this. Just get rid of that and say entertaining. And in an entertaining, yeah, so get rid of these first four words and then start with this "an" here. So from the beginning, an entertaining and enjoyable learning atmosphere in schools assists students to learn involved things in an effective way. In my opinion, I believe schools should focus on enjoyable education systems with an S or how about this? On an enjoyable education system that enhances students' learning skills. Students with an apostrophe here, not only on subject matter, but on other important skills such as making and editing, videography, etc., which helps students to be efficient people. Okay. It was a little too specific for my taste, but it's fine. I mean, you didn't have to get into this particular example again, but it's fine. Again, I will tell you that for me, the biggest problem was a lot of these little tiny grammatical things that I want you to work on and revise a little bit, okay? Let's take a look at the second essay, which is the enjoyable activity with a child. Is it better than reading? Children develop their skills and ingenuity in myriad ways. Some people believe that a pleasurable activity, please. Here, you're missing an article. A pleasurable activity helps children to enhance their expertise and inventiveness more effectively than reading books. This essay will discuss why an amusing activity, or you could have made it plural, is the most effective way to teach children skills and creativity, despite the fact that reading helps to build linguistic ability. Okay. Reading has always been considered a good habit for children. It is believed that if children start reading at a very early age, they will be more attentive in their study in school. Moreover, reading can help children to learn new vocabulary and improve their linguistic skills. Indeed, there have been some recorded, you're missing an R, instances of children who start reading earlier in their life, knowing, ing here, various languages. You're missing something here. You're missing a more. Yeah, because then you have, you know what? Why don't we change this? Let's start from the beginning. Indeed, there have been some recorded instances of children who start reading earlier in life, knowing more languages than the children who initiate reading later in their life. These examples have bolstered the existing belief with an F, no VE, that reading is the best way to expand imagination and linguistic competency of children. Lovely. I'm really glad that you developed this part of the paragraph. It was important to see why there's all this talk about reading being important, and you've analyzed that, so I'm glad. A lot of the essays that I see do not do that, so I'm glad that you have. All right. Despite some benefits associated with reading, fun and amusing activity can help children to develop various skills faster. Enjoyable and delightful tasks allow children to learn critical and complex expertise without making them bored. Wrong spelling of this word. Please be careful. And filling their mind with fear of learning new things. For example, no S. Children find mountaineering a fun task. You didn't need an as there. When they do it in a team with healthy competition. It also motivates them to do arduous physical activity, but in a joyful manner. Overall, various enjoyable tasks, such as puzzle solving, making new words, as well as cycling, climbing trees, etc., careful with your spelling, are more effectual ways of boosting a way of doing something. Cognitive, creative, and physical ability. Okay. This essay, again, not really a big fan of this essay argued. So just get rid of these 4 words. And then, playful activities are better ways to build children's ideas, plural, imagination, and competency than reading books. In my opinion, I completely believe that children should learn skills through enjoyable tasks and should not be pressured to start reading at a very early stage. Lovely. Okay, so I liked a lot of your development. I enjoyed the structure and a lot of things you said in this essay. The way you organized it was good. The way you developed it was also good. What you need to watch out for is a lot of these little grammar things. So now what you need to do is you need to create an error correction list where you basically write all the errors that I've pointed out to you in this essay, and then you have to pretty much next to that write the corrected version, like what it was supposed to say or what you should have written. Obviously, in order to do this, you need to also correct your essays. So you need to correct your essays, you need to create an error correction list, and you'll continue to add to that list with each following essay. This will help you learn from your mistakes so that you don't continually repeat them. Then, of course, you need to write 2 new essays, and I'd like you to send all of this back to us within the next day or so. This way you can really apply everything you've been learning and not forget them. So it's really important to kind of keep at it. All right, so that's the end of this correction. It was a good first attempt. I saw some nice things from you. So keep it up, and good luck with your next writing assignment.